Earlier this year, Starbucks approached United Way about coming up with an opportunity for 130 of their district managers to make a difference in the community. They were all coming in to the Ottawa area for a community conference, and they wanted to take a portion of their conference to take the time and really volunteer in the community. So we put a call out to many nonprofit agencies within the city, and we were quickly contacted by Megan Duruck, who is a community developer within the Nepean, Rideau, and Osgood Community Resource Center. With great enthusiasm, Megan told us about a great opportunity to volunteer in a garden called the Nepean Allotment Gardens, which is also home to the Nepean Gardening Project, which the Nepean, Rideau, and Osgood Community Resource Center are part of.
And we won, which was wonderful. Worked really closely with United Way, and we were very thankful for that. And Starbucks came on board and seemed very particularly excited about the gardening aspect. What it did was, it made the senior gardeners, when we were there, I'll show you some pictures, they were so happy, they were so pleased because there were so many people being able to help. The different things they did was they built a retaining wall, and this helped for some of our leveled gardens to be able to stay sturdy because it's on a slope. We're trying to use every piece of the land and put in some sustainable food sources, and so that's something that this opportunity was able to help us with. Another thing was we moved all of the compost out of the compost small piles into the larger bins.
As the Starbucks volunteers, the staff, the 130 Starbucks volunteer staff, arrived on buses, we greeted them with a few warm, welcoming remarks. United Way spoke, the chair of the Nepean Allotment Garden Association spoke, the Nepean Rideau Osgood Community Center also spoke, and then we quickly split the volunteers into their teams with their team leads and got to work.
In about 2 hours' time, the 150 some volunteers that we received, they did work for the whole season. Yeah. They emptied all these compost bins here that we normally empty once a year. So they are ready now for the whole season to start up. Just the momentum during that 2 hours was great. Everybody was looking to do any work, any kind of work. As an organizer myself, I really appreciate the work that United Way did and Starbucks got involved with.
And when I went to the AGM, a lot of people had talked about the apathy of volunteers and being able to recruit people to help move the compost, to help with cutting around the edges of the busy for the full time. And I guarantee we use them to the full capacity of their volunteer hours. So it definitely got us thinking about how we could maybe sustain this momentum. I know that we made some long-lasting connections with, there were missionaries from Shelby, North Carolina that joined in last minute with the Starbucks volunteers, and we've made long-lasting connections with them. So they've Starbucks volunteers, Chinese seniors, you had the missionaries from South Carolina, you had our own volunteers and our own staff all working together, United Way